Hello friends, my name is Carlos Rios. I am the founder of Pixels to Music, and I am here to help you become a successful, highly skilled, and knowledgeable video game composer. Today I'm going to be reviewing this small MIDI keyboard that I've been using for years now. It is the Korg Nano Key 2. Now as a bonus, I will tell you of 3 awesome uses that I have for this keyboard, so make sure that you stick around until the end of the video. So this device is an older model at this point, and it uses micro USB as its output. Since it is so small, it doesn't require much energy output. This doesn't really make up much of a difference. I've been using it for years on my iPad Pro. From my iPad is a 2015 iPad Pro, and for a couple of years with my M1 Mac Mini, and I've had no issues. So it has a relatively small 2-octave keyboard. The keys are responsive and they provide good feedback. The keys are velocity sensitive and I find them to be pretty accurate. So it has a mod button instead of a mod wheel. And the big disadvantage is that when you press it, it modulates the note from 0 to 100% in an instant. And this can be kind of cool sometimes when creating dramatic vibratos and such, but it does limit the expressive capabilities of the keyboard. In a similar way, it has this pitch plus and pitch minus buttons. They're little glide buttons. So instead of having that glide wheel, it has these little buttons. And same thing, it goes from 0 to 100% when you press it. The buttons are great for getting quick slides, but if you're looking for that precision of a mod wheel, this might not work out for you. So I own this white version, but Korg also offers a black version, and they're part of the slim line. Korg also offers some more colorful options as part of the Nano Series 2, and I think they look pretty cool. I do have to say that the device is very plasticky and kind of cheap feeling in some regards. And you know, it's fairly inexpensive, currently retailing at about 59 bucks in Amazon. That said, I have had mine for at least 5 years and it has traveled with me across the country, giving me no issues. I do have this pretty awesome case my wife made for me a while back. It's kind of falling apart now, but I think that's kind of the point, is that the case falls apart and not the actual instrument. So it's done a great job at protecting it. I do want to mention that there is a whole suite of these little devices. I have used the NanoPad, but not the MIDI controller one. I don't really have a use for them in my studio setup, but they sure are nifty little things. And they also come in all kinds of fun colors in the Nano Series 2 versions. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more inclusive, that has more things that it does, a little bit more robust, you should definitely check out the Nano Key Studio. It is more expensive, obviously, but you really get what you pay for. Not only do you get the functionality of the keyboard plus the pads, and you have some knobs, but it also connects via Bluetooth. And I think that's the main selling factor when it comes to that piece of technology. You know, maybe in the future I'll do a review on this keyboard if I can get my hands on it. Well, hey, thank you so much for sticking around so far. I will tell you about the ways that I use this MIDI keyboard with my iPad and some uses that I have for it. But before I do that, let me tell you about this guide I put together to help you become an even better video game composer. It contains my 4 go-to strategies for creating new and interesting chord progression. I made this guide for myself to help me quickly come up with different progressions that I normally would come up with, and to help me break the mold. You can access this free guide by using the link in the description. It is my gift to you. Okay, first of all, if you want to use this keyboard with an iPad or with an iPhone, with an older iPad, I know that a lot of the newer iPads have a USB-C plug-in. If you want to use it with an old iPad like mine, you need something like this. This is a lightning camera adapter. They're kind of expensive. I would get the one that Apple makes just because it's more of a guarantee that it will actually work. But yeah, I mean, all you gotta do is you get this little guy, and I have this micro USB cable plug it into the keyboard and it goes into my iPad. And that's it. It's a plug and play kind of situation. It's pretty great. QSS3 is Steinberg's mobile DAW. It is pretty amazing, and it is a great way to get productive on the go if you want a more traditional looking DAW. Using it alongside the Korg Nano Key 2 feels just amazing. Now, Korg Gadget 2 is my favorite on the go DAW. It is quite different than most traditional DAWs, but it is just so fun to use, and it feels just right when using it with the Korg Nano Key 2. It is the same company that makes both of them. So one of my favorite things to do is playing these kinds of little guitar licks. These kinds of little riffs. And this kind of bass line. And of course, again, it's great for playing chiptune 8-bit kind of sounds. So that's it for the video today. Thank you so much for your time. Do let me know in the comments below what you thought. What kind of MIDI controllers do you use? I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Thanks again, and see you next time.